Right, fellas. Yeah, what do you see here? Blend the scotch. We don't do this typically, but you know something? I opened this the other day. Well, let me be clear on something. The only blend of scotch that my brother and I have both conducted has been from Johnny Walker. Done the blue, the red, the green. You know, we've never done the black, and we have a couple of blacks there, but that's mainly for when you have company. We don't really want to experiment with single malt, so looking for a quick little, you know, whiskey tasting. They usually shoot for the black. This, however, these are little guys, by the way. They're 200 milliliters. This I got a few, and let me tell you, this is phenomenal. And I'm thinking that maybe this being an 18-year-old, this being an 18-year-old blend also, and I believe Buchanan are like, you know. So I don't have a Buchanan because I really don't buy blended scotch. I was gonna buy one just for the sake of this. I've done a review on this. This is how it started with Johnny Walker, and I bet most of you guys started with Johnny Walker also. And I've never done a review on this. And as you can see, I have a few more that are brand new like this. They're 20 cc's. I think I got it on special like 2 for $11, and they're 200 ml. This is phenomenal scotch. Let me tell you. Wow, 40% alcohol by volume. This is sweet. This is good. I haven't put any water yet. So yesterday I was messing around and look, I drank a little bit. Then I said, you know what? I don't have a Buchanan, and I'm pretty sure that these two could more or less compete. This is on a 750 ml, roughly is about 70 to $90. I've seen it fluctuate 70 to 90. This is usually strong at about 60, 65, someplace at $70. And these Chivas Regal people make this, and some of you guys don't know this. Strathyla. Chivas Regal has, I think it's like 40% Strathyla in it. And this is a single malt, by the way. Single malt that comes out of the Chivas family, and it's phenomenal. Anyhow, I don't want to prolong this any longer. I'm gonna see if I can do a small little comparison, something really fast. Getting ready for the Heat game, Miami Heat and the Indiana Pacers, game number 3. So it's about almost 8 o'clock here in Miami, and I got about 30 minutes to kill. So let's get started. What I like about this is it has a little cork. I'm not gonna pour much, so I'm gonna be drinking single malt during the game, perhaps in Cal 19, which is one of my favorite. And this has a little cork. It smells so sweet. Chivas Regal 18, beautiful packaging. I like this. I like the color blue. Really, really nice. They're both really, really good. This is gonna be tough, but let's compare now in the color. And I am almost sure that because they're blended, they add a caramel. I'm almost certain. I mean, why not? They've been brought down to, is this 43? This is 40. This is also 40. And that's typically what they do. They just neutralize that. Probably chill filter that. Chill filter, calamari, you name it. I mean, it's got it all. But nonetheless, great drams. Alright, let me see if I can center this a little better. Gold. It's sweet, speedy. It's got beat. This is super sweet. Super sweet. I did put a rock of ice, a block, if you will, piece of ice, and this turned into a punch. It's just too mellow. My kids are waving at me. This is really sweet. It's like very, very candy-like, very caramelly. I like it. It's very sweet. This has peat, but then again, I believe this has Colila in it. I don't think this, and from what I learned a couple of days ago, this is a mixture. 80% of this blend comes from Stratphyla, which is a single malt I showed you, and Longmore, which is really sweet also. So you combine those together, it makes 80% out of this, and then the rest of the 20% is a mixture of grain and some of the single malts from around the Highland. And I don't think there's anything from Isla here. I don't detect any pea at all. I do detect a lot of sweetness. Anyhow, let's give it a shot. I'm gonna start with this because I don't detect any peat, so I don't want to blow it. Starting with this, it has peat. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. I do pick up grain whiskey here. I don't know which one is in there. You do pick it up. Oh, but this is amazing. Wow, what a hidden jewel. What a hidden jewel, let me tell you. I've had the 12 many times. It's really sweet. I usually have it on the rocks. I think someone brought me a 1.75 liter, I think, of the 12 for Christmas, and I poured it on a glass, whatever, base, if you will. Then my mother-in-law gave me for Christmas with my initials engraved. So I should say just my last name. And I have it on the rocks once in a while. You know, if I'm having an issue picking from the ones that I have in the bar, I just make it simple. Grab some rocks and just throw some of the Chivas 12. But man, this is awesome. This is good. Now, let's go with the peat. Oh yeah. There's peat and smoke here. It's peppery. They're mellow. They're both really mellow. Really, really mellow. I will say this is smoother. This is smooth too, but this is smoother. Like, for me, I know I'm drinking scotch if I'm drinking this. If I'm drinking this, maybe I will say, if you blindfold me, perhaps I will think that it's a brandy or a cognac or something. What it doesn't have is the dryness of the cognac or the brandy, but it's got the same sweetness. Wow, this is good. It's floral, hints of orange. And I was having some Signet last night, and I went into the Glenmorangie website, and they have like a 2-minute video on the Signet on what to expect on the nose, on the palate. Man, and those things are saturated with orange zest and mandarin and stuff like that, chocolate. This is good. This is good. Which one would I prefer to drink on a daily basis? This, hands down. I like this product, but I think this is a little more balanced. Here, even though it's mellow, you get lost in the peat and the smokiness, and then after a while is when you really pick up some of the other components. Maybe like a little bit of honey, but then that's toward the end. I will say they really don't last that long, but this is a lot more pleasant for my palate, even though it has I can taste the grain toward the end. In my opinion, this is better balance than this, because this you can feel it all, you know, you can pick them up at the same level. Here it spikes up here, you know, peat goes down, smoke, then you pick up some of the other stuff, and then peat again, you know, sort of that, if you can understand what I'm trying to, you know, perceive here with my chart. Yeah, absolutely. And then after I had this, then I went to this, because remember, about 40% of this goes into this, and then another 40% of lawnmower goes into this, and then the rest of the 20 is grain and some other single malts. But this is pretty much this. It's just, this is 43. This is a little smoother. They have mellowed it down, and I'm almost certain that they chill filter this, even though the E150 doesn't really neutralize or play any roles here other than just, you know, color. But I think this is, for me, if I have to choose, I'll go with this. If you guys agree or disagree, please send me an email. Let me know what you think. I think this is a good comparison. I'm sorry I didn't have a Buchanan. I saw it at a liquor store for about $65, and I didn't want to spend that much for something that I was just gonna and probably not even enjoy. Consider it was a blend. If it was a single malt, probably so. I do have some new single malts that just arrived. I just don't have the time right now to do it. My family's pressuring me into going to watch the Heat game now. And Bartow, I still got your minis. I got 6 of them, and I can't wait to sit in front of the camera. Perhaps tomorrow, this Memorial Day, I could come out here when there's a lot more lighting and I have more of an opportunity to, you know, read some of the tasting notes that you had emailed me with those as well. So, like I said, you know, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This is my choice, and then again, it's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, all right?